Hello, my name is Maureen Sobel.
Sister Elizabeth Teresa. I'm a little sister of the poor.
I grew up in South Philadelphia, and I went to a special school, Widener Memorial for Handicapped Children, and then we moved to Bucks County, and I went to a special school in Levittown. But then, I forget, I might have been, well, I was in my teens, and people from 3 different high schools came and gave us a test to see if we would be eligible to go to regular school. And that was one of my dreams. So I was interviewed for Ben Salem, and I made it. And the other 2 people, they went to different schools, but I was the only one out of the 3 that stuck it out and graduated with my class.
I'm originally from Philadelphia. I'm from Roxborough. I went to school in Manayunk, St. John the Baptist. We had, at that time, we had our own high schools, boys and girls. The boys were separated at that time.
And the kids were some of them were kind of, well, I wouldn't say mean, but they didn't know how to treat you, because I walk with canes, and they used to let me out of the class to go to the next class before the kids, because they would be running. And I was walking down the hall one day, and 2 boys were behind me, and they said, "I wonder what she'd do if you kick her canes away." And I turned around and said, "Walk," and kept on going.
Well, as a teenager, it was always in me. And I was always looking for where I could end up, if you will. And I started one Lent. In those days, we went to Mass every day during Lent, 7 o'clock Mass. And 2 weeks previous to that, I had went to confession. And at the end of the confession, I says to the priest, Father McBride he was, I said, "Father, is there a community that would take me," I was very eager, "after the 8th grade?" And he didn't hesitate. He said, "The Little Sisters of the Poor."
When I was young, I had braces and crutches, and I had a lot of operations. And when I was 16, I got rid of my braces, and I was able to wear regular shoes, which was exciting.
Right.
And the reason I'm in a wheelchair now is because my balance isn't very good, and they don't want me to fall.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't finish high school. I left after my sophomore year, and I entered the community. And the same year that I made my first vows, my class graduated from high school.
Been at the home. I started my 5th year, and I love it here because it's just like home. When I first came, I came for a visit at first to see if I would like it before I made any decision. And when I came in, it felt like I was coming home.
When the resident comes in, their family becomes our family, and we treat them as such. So it's a one big happy family, let me tell you.
I feel like I have a big family because I only had a brother growing up. It was just the 2 of us, and now it's like I have brothers and sisters everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our only specific work, is caring for the elderly. And I've been doing it for 63 years.
Because any time you ask them anything, they'll give you an answer, you know what I mean? And they don't rush off, they take their time.
Well, it's great. We have our Mother Superior is Mother Catherine. She's away right now. She's on retreat. She's a very wonderful Irish woman. Very wonderful, very caring. In fact, 2 years ago, I came down with cancer. And I couldn't have had anybody better to look after my needs. I went to Penn University for my treatments and so forth. And I was smothered with kindness. And my little sisters, we were very close-knit.
And it's nice to have people with you, because I don't like being alone.
Our main work is to be with them in their dying moments. Especially as a resident. We get a lot of residents when they come home from the hospital that are put on hospice. But hospice has been our whole life. We never called it anything as such. We were simply, being like the sisters. And when the resident's actually dying, we spend the night with them. We all take
whole
turns.
night?
We take turns, like every 4 hours, a different sister will come and be with the resident.
Oh, they're wonderful. They're my buddies too. I love the sisters.
I've never known a disgruntled family.
My philosophy is I try everything that I want to do. If I can't do it, then I know I can't, but at least I know I tried.
And I do it 1,000 times over.